Hello there. My name is Wendolyn Davis. I'm a certified life coach, health coach, and mind coach. This is chapter 68, The Power of Our Brain. In this video, we're going to talk about our primitive brain and our prefrontal cortex. This helps us understand our why and helps us get the results we want, because it all boils down to whatever you're choosing. But sometimes it's hard to make the choices that we want. And so understanding what our primitive brain is doing and how we can override it is powerful in helping us get the results that we desire. There is also more information about the primitive brain and prefrontal cortex and what our brain does in video chapter 28 or chapter 23, 25, 28, 29, and 32. Okay, so our primitive brain is instinctual. It is designed to seek pleasure, to avoid pain, and conserve energy. Anytime you're trying to create something new in your life and get off autopilot, which is more what primitive brain is, your primitive brain is just like, no, don't do that. This is hard. I'm going to have to use more energy. I don't want to. It just is full of excuses. You can start tomorrow. It's not a problem. And so excuses is what this primitive brain is doing. And here's what else it's doing. It seeks immediate rewards. It wants what it wants now, versus our prefrontal cortex, who is concerned about your long-term reward. So primitive brain doesn't care about your health. Your prefrontal cortex, you care about your health. You care about you and the choices you're making. Primitive brain does not have your best interest at heart. Its best interest is down here. Seek pleasure, avoid pain, and conserve energy. Okay? Your prefrontal cortex does have your best interest at heart. This primitive brain is what drives us most often. This is the one most often in charge. And so it takes practice to override primitive brain. It's us consciously choosing and noticing what this brain is doing and saying, wait, hold on. I don't like those results. I want to get off autopilot and I want to start creating the life that is healthy, that gives me the results that I want, especially for long term, right? Yeah. So, so just being aware that this one usually wins and it ignores your long-term pain. Doesn't care if you have long-term pain, it's not worried about it. This one can ignore immediate pain. So it might be hard to make some changes. That's okay, because this part of your brain is here to help you get through. What is hard today is going to be easier the next day and the next day and the next day, and you're going to have the result you want over here. Okay, so this brain, primitive, full of excuses. So anytime you catch in yourself making an excuse, primitive brain's driving. And this one is blaming outside sources. So-and-so's fault, I did this. I overate here. I got off track here because of this, because of something else, because of stress at work, whatever else, it's outside of you. Over here, you're holding yourself accountable. You're realizing, oops, I messed up there. Not a problem. I can do better. And yeah, forgiveness and cheering ourselves on. So it's that planning and following through. So, so here's an example. Wait, first I'll take you, remember the choice point. New habit is using your prefrontal cortex to plan it. Primitive brain's in charge over here, autopilot, your old habits, your old beliefs that aren't serving you. So a client I had today was talking, she's making some big changes. Okay, she just started. She said today, after I think it's been 2 weeks since I saw her last, she's like, I've been drinking my water and I've quit soda for 2 weeks, and she's reduced her coffee significantly. And how is she doing her water? She has a plan. She's like, I take my kids to school or wherever they go. I've got 40 minutes in the car. I have to drink one water by then. And then she's got other markers throughout her day where I'm going to drink water here. I'm going to drink water here. And guess what? She's succeeding. So that's how you do it. You plan and you follow through and you work through the excuses. You work through over here, what this part of your brain is telling you. The previous video, chapter 67, was about that daily planning or reset. Doing that every day starts your day off with your prefrontal cortex in charge. You're increasing your awareness of what you're going to do when primitive brain wants to drive and you want to keep charge. It's like, nope, when stress happens, this is what I do instead. When whatever else happens, this is what I do instead. So it's taking the big picture and it's breaking it down into piece by piece by piece. And this is what I do when this happens. And this is the goal I'm working on here. And this is what I'm doing today to work on that. So my friends, do the work, do the check-ins, just stop and notice what road you're on. Is this one helping you get to where you want to go? It's a dead end. Keeps you in the same pattern, doing the same thing. You get the same results. This one, few challenges, obstacles. So what? You do the work, you evolve, you move forward, you grow, you figure things out. And it has a domino effect on your life. It will affect everything. And it's so much, that's why my life is so amazing. Okay. My relationships are better. The health, all kinds of stuff. It's better because I have more awareness and I'm choosing. I'm working to get the results that I desire. I'm planning. I still mess up, of course, because we're human. But I forgive myself and learn from my mistakes and move forward. And I still have my own coach to help me through some of the what's hard for me. So we all have challenges. It's just a matter of being committed to figuring things out, knowing that you have what you need inside of you to keep moving forward. You got this, my friends. You really do. Alrighty. Bye.